Hey guys, it's Gmo. Here I am on Langkawi Island in Malaysia. What I'm going to be talking to you about today is what you can do and what you can see if you're in this beautiful place just for a few days or a weekend trip. So let's go. Langkawi, Malaysia, made up of 99 islands right near the Thailand border, teeming with beautiful scenery and chill vibes. What I'm going to be talking to you about today is what to do in Langkawi, broken down into 4 categories. 1, day trips and tours. 2, beaches. 3, nightlife and food. And then lastly, where to stay when you're visiting Langkawi. So let's get right into it. Throughout the island, you will find many shops selling all sorts of tours, water sport rentals, ferry tickets, taxis, you name it. The most popular tour, however, is the island hopping tour, which is a great way to get a feel for the island. You can rent a private boat or book a spot on a shared boat that will pick you up from your hotel or wherever you're staying and take you to the pier at the southwest side of the island. Here you will board your boat and experience the amazing scenery as you head to the Lake of the Pregnant Maiden, also known as Dayang Bunting. Here you take a short hike that opens up into a breathtaking view of Langkawi's largest freshwater lake. Here you can kayak, swim, and do a bunch of other water sports before moving on to the next stop. So the next few stops on the island hopping tour, they will take you to a private beach and let you chill for a while and enjoy the scenery. And then they will also take you to feed the eagles. So the eagle is the mascot of Langkawi, and they will stop in the middle of the ocean and actually throw food into the water, and the eagles will swoop down around you, and they will tell you about the 2 different types of eagles on the island, the white-bellied sea eagle and also the bromidi kite. But they fly all around you. It's a very cool experience. That's also part of the island hopping tour. So I would recommend that. It's a great way to see the beautiful nature around the island, and also a great way to start your trip in Langkawi. It only takes about a half a day to complete the island hopping tour. So the second tour that you should also check out is the Mangrove Forest Tour. So this is near the northeast part of the island in what they call Kilim Geoforest Park. So again, you can rent the private boat or get a spot on a shared boat, and then they will take you out among the mangroves. And as you can see, it's an absolutely beautiful scenery. And you can go through, and if you're lucky, you can catch some wildlife. We saw a lot of monkeys, we saw a snake, monitor lizards. So you weave through the beautiful mangroves and get to see the nature surrounding this protected forest that is one of the most popular natural sites on the island. And then they will stop in front of the Kilim Geoforest Park sign that you can see here in the background, and you can take some photos there before stopping at a fish farm where you can see the fish that are found in the seas surrounding Langkawi. You can also get some food there if you want, but they take you on a tour around that fish farm and teach you about how the locals live and how they provide for themselves on this farm. And then you'll also stop at a bat cave. So you'll explore a natural cave. So you'll take a walk through there and then get back on your boat. So this is the second type of day tour that you can do. And I'd also recommend this, but maybe you go a little bit early if you can, before the crowds are out there, because a lot of people decide to take the mangrove tour as well. So another day trip worth doing is going on the cable car and skybridge. It's probably the most popular attraction on the island, and you've likely seen it on the internet. On the northwest side of the island, you'll find the cable car entrance. There's some other attractions as well, like an art gallery, and there are food places around the entrance. And there you can purchase tickets to go up 650 meters above Langkawi, catching the incredible views as you ride the cable car to the top of the mountain. At the top, there's a few lookout points before you arrive at the skybridge. And on the skybridge, you can get spectacular views of the island, and you can even see Thailand from there. There's a glass bottom section of the bridge that you can walk on if you dare, and here's a great spot to get all your pictures and videos. When I went, it happened to be a bit foggy, but it was still an awesome experience and something you should add on to your trip when you're in Langkawi. So another new addition to Langkawi and something you can check out and add to your itinerary is the MahaTower, or Menara Maha, a massive 138-meter tall steel structure located in the town of Kwa. You can stop here on your way back from the Mangrove tour, as it's on the same side of the island. You can buy a ticket and climb the tower if you like, and get great views like this of the turquoise waters surrounding the area. And lastly, Eagle Square is another popular attraction on Langkawi that you've likely seen in photos. The eagle symbolizes the island of Langkawi. The name of the island originates from the combination of the words halang, which means eagle in Malay, and kawi, red-brown, which is the color of the eagle statue. Relax on one of the many benches around Eagle Square, and you can enjoy one of the best sunsets on the island. This can also be a stop on your way back from the Mangrove tour, since you are on the same side of the island as well. So just to sum it up, as far as day trips go, there is the island hopping tour, the Mangrove tour, the cable car and skybridge, and then the MahaTower, as well as Eagle Square for things to check out during the daytime in Langkawi. So the next category to discuss is beaches. Langkawi is filled with beautiful beaches that are quiet, scenic, and not very crowded. Let's talk about a few of them. Pantai Chenang, or Chenang Beach, is the most popular beach, and this is the most touristy area of Langkawi as well. Here you can find rows of shops, restaurants, beachside cafes, and more. This is also where most of the hotels are, so it's a great beach to chill at during the day, and at night it gets busy with locals and visitors alike coming to enjoy the beach and also watch the many fire shows that take place during the nighttime. The first block behind the beach is the bustling area where you can stroll through and get food, shop, have a drink, and enjoy the town of Chenang. The next beach is Pantai Tengah, which is right below Chenang Beach. It is much quieter and less crowded. If you want to escape the hustle and bustle of the touristy area, you can check out Pantai Tengah. There are only a few resorts and shops near the beach, making it a much more laid-back experience. There's one beachside coffee shop called Ngopi Pantai Coffee Bar. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, but I'll include the name in the description of this video. That is a great place to chill and take a seat and watch the sunset. So other beaches worth mentioning are Pantai Kok. Here you can have some cheap food on the beach, super cheap food and a nice view. Pantai Pasir Tengorak, or Sandy Skull Beach, is a hidden beach that's beautiful, and you just walk from the road a little bit and it opens up into a private chill beach. It has a cool backstory behind it, but this is one that's near the cable car as well, so you could stop at the beach after the cable car. And another beach worth mentioning is also Tanjung Rhu Beach. This is close to the Geopark, so close to the Mangrove tour, so you could also stop at Tanjung Rhu after you do the Mangrove tour. So there's also a number of waterfalls on Langkawi that you can go visit, and I'll put the names of those in the description as well. So for the next category, let's talk about nightlife and food. So for the nightlife in Langkawi, most of it is situated near Chenang Beach. And there are a few bars and restaurants that I'll recommend if you want to have a drink, just chill out, or check out the sunset. The first one is Hidden Langkawi, that's on Pantai Tengah. Ngopi Pantai Coffee Bar, which I mentioned previously, is also on Pantai Tengah. And then Kalut Cafe, which is on Chenang. Yellow Bar, which is a popular bar on Chenang Beach as well. You can rent a beanbag, sit and chill and have some drinks or food and watch the fire shows in the evening on Chenang Beach. So for food, there is a lot of local options and also Western options depending on what you like. The beach bars and restaurants that I mentioned earlier will offer lots of options for Western food. And for local food, you can find great options near Pantai Chenang as well. There's a great spot for nasi lemak if you want to have the traditional Malaysian breakfast food. I'll show that location in the description of this video. You can get that in the morning. If you want some laksa, mie rebus, you can get cheap local food at Pantai Kok, which is the beach I mentioned earlier where you get the cheap food. And I'll also detail that in the description of this video. So if you're looking to be adventurous and try some local food, or you want to stick to your Western food at the resort or a bar, you can get either one on the island. So the next topic is where to stay in Langkawi, which is pretty straightforward. So Airbnb and Booking.com have a wide range of options from hostels all the way up to 5-star resorts. Chenang Beach is the most popular tourist area again, so if you want to be able to walk around, I would recommend booking there. I booked at the Shell Out Chenang Beach. It was very central, a simple place to stay. I wasn't there very much. I was out exploring, so it was perfect for me. So I'll also include that in the description of this video. So that brings me to the end of this short video. As always, I really appreciate your time, and let me know if there's any questions or anything I can help with in the comments.
Very nice. With Mr. Greg. Wow,
Yes.
very nice friends. Okay.